it's Miss Lowe's from Early Learning Preschool. Wow, it's sure hot outside. Luckily, I have this fan to cool me down. Uh-oh, it broke. What am I going to do now? I have an idea. I can make a fan by folding paper. For this activity, we're going to practice holding writing utensils. We're going to explore different kinds of lines, and we're going to use our finger and hand muscles to fold paper. Find a flat surface to fold on and listen for the materials you'll need.
Let's go over the materials you'll need. You'll need a piece of paper, you'll need some crayons, some tape or a stapler. Put your tape and stapler to the side. So the first thing we're going to do is decorate our fan. And we're going to decorate our fan using different kinds of lines. So when you grab your crayon, you want to make sure that you have a strong grasp. So you're going to take your thumb and your index finger. You're going to pinch the end you're going to use to write with. And then you're going to take the bottom and swing it around. Let's try that again. You're going to take your thumb and your index finger. You're going to pinch it, and then you're going to take your other hand to swing the bottom around. Let's try that again. You're going to take your thumb and index finger. You're going to pinch your crayon at the end you're going to write with, and then you're going to take it and swing it around. The first line we're going to talk about is called a straight or a horizontal line. The next line is a vertical line. The next line is a diagonal line, and our diagonal line can go both ways. Our next line are actually two lines, and they're called parallel lines. They're called parallel lines because they go the same direction. Our next line is called an angle line. I'm going to change colors. I'm going to make sure I'm holding my crayon with a strong grasp. So I'm going to pinch my crayon and then swing it around. Our next line is called a curve. And a curve can go different directions. The next one is a fun one, and it's called the wavy line. A wavy line kind of reminds me of a snake. The next line is actually using our diagonal lines, and it's putting them together. It's called a zigzag. I'm going to change colors, pinch my crayon, swing it around. The next line is a fun line too, and it's called a castle line. And it's called a castle line because it looks like a roof on a castle. Our next line is also another fun line, and it's called a mouse line. Can you guess why it's called a mouse line? They look like mouse ears. And then our final line we're going to do is a spiral. And a spiral is like a curve, but it keeps going. So here are some lines. If you want to go ahead and flip your paper over and decorate the back, you can pause the video. Okay, so we're going to put our crayons to the side, and then we're going to get our tape and our stapler. So now we have to make our fan. So you want the paper the long way, so that means the long side is on the bottom and the top. Then you're going to take your tube, then you're going to take your thumb and your index finger, and you're going to pinch the bottom corners. Then you're going to fold it over your index finger just a little bit, and then run your fingers on the bottom to make that crease. Then you're going to flip your paper over and do the same thing. Look for the bottom corners, pinch them and fold them up. Run your fingers to make that crease. Flip the paper over, find the bottom corners, fold the paper up, and then run your fingers on the bottom to make that crease. Flip your paper over, find the bottom corners, fold it up, walk your fingers over to push on that crease. Flip your paper over, find the bottom corners, fold up, and push down to make that crease. And one more time, flip your paper over, find the bottom corners, flip up, run your fingers down at the bottom to find that crease. Keep your paper the long ways. You want to take your index finger and you want to put it in the middle of your paper. Would this be the middle? Would this be the middle? Would this be the middle? Yes. So you're going to take your paper, pinch one side of your paper, and you're going to fold it over your index finger. Slide your index finger out, and then you're going to use it to hold, and then take your other hand and make that crease. Good job. Now you want to lay your paper on the side. You're going to find the two top corners. So here's a corner, and here's a corner. And we're going to have to put them together. So you can do that using a stapler or tape. If you're using a stapler, make sure you have an adult help you. So you're going to take those two corners and you're going to staple them together. Now if you don't have a stapler, you can use tape. You take a little bit of tape and you tape those two corners together. And then you can take a little bit of more tape and go further down. Tape those two sides together. Now let's open our fan.
Ah, that's better. I hope your fan keeps you cool during the summer. Join me next time for another fun activity. Bye!